Hey guys. So I'm Nay, bubbly as Nay. I'm on here because I speak the truth. And at first, I wasn't going to show my face because I've been doing, let's just say, something that growing up, a whole lot of people would have frowned upon. Like, I've been learning tarot, y'all. Look, some may call me a channeler. Some may call me a prophet. Some may say that I'm psychic. I just know how to do something that I've always done all my life. I have discernment. God uses me. He speaks through me. He gives me words of wisdom. And I know that I've helped a lot of people on my journey just by being intentional and speaking from the heart. Now, I know that also it took a lot of inner work for me to be able to even get to the level where I am. And, that consisted of me doing a lot of shadow work and working on myself. And it's still a whole lot of work that, I am working on. However, I wasn't going to show my face on this channel because I've been learning tarot. I think it's so cool. And y'all, I've taught Bible study to fifth grader kids before, and I have been in and out of church all throughout my life. And I have also done a lot of things that a lot of people may call evil. But you know what? Meditation is not evil. It's actually saved my life. I am a better person because I take the time out to sit and hear God. And you know what? People can call a lot of things that I've been doing evil all they want. But what's crazy is it took for me to do the things that they say is so evil to make me find myself and be the most peaceful saint I've ever been in my life. Compared to me in and out of church and following what, a lot of people say that we should do. That's what had me out here acting like a freaking psychopath, like really out here on some dark stuff and didn't even know because it was my norm. I don't really need this, but I think this shit is so cool. And I've been learning it. And I'm kind of good at it. No. So I'm like, you know what? Who better to share my channel with than people that can connect with me? I don't really want nobody to know that I do this. It's nobody's freaking business. This is something personal. And it took a lot of courage for me to be able to get up on here and just do this stuff. So like, I'm going to get on here and just show y'all who I am, I guess. And I guess you can say I'm practicing with y'all. And I want to welcome y'all to be able to share what resonates, what does not, because it's going to make me help get my intuition stronger and stronger. I would really appreciate, the feedback because, y'all, this is a lot. I've always been into astrology and stuff. I've always just studied different things, but I always never was consistent with it because it would be considered weird. I'm weird. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I'm weird, but I'm that girl. That's what's funny. I'm that girl. When I say I'm that girl, I'm that girl. I don't care how many times I've been up and had to come back down. I am that girl. Multi-talented, super skilled, got plenty of freaking different social platforms, skilled in a whole lot of things. But this stuff right here, this channel, because I have other channels, this is for this. Like for the people that are in this community who like tarot, who like oracle, I am for you, you are for me. Welcome to the tribe. So what we're about to do, I got a message. I had to download and I'm like, yo, I'm not going to get on here and not show my face. I'm going to show my face because I'm pretty cool. But y'all about to learn with me and I'm so excited, y'all. So I got a message and I'm about to share it with y'all. But first, I didn't even check because I just got excited when I got on here. I didn't even check like where I had this set up. So bear with me, y'all. So I'm looking at. However, I'm going to put something on my lips because they were looking a little dry. They feel dry to me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a sec. Now, I be watching in the community. Y'all don't like when people y'all don't like when people don't hurry up and get to the message, but listen here. If I'm not for you, I'm not for you. Keep it going. But I'm a little animated, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. We're gonna have some fun over here. I got this hair in my mouth and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to the message because I do have to get ready for a date after this. So I gotta get myself together. So the download was, well, let me give y'all a little background story. I'm sorry. I had a moment. I had a very sentimental moment, which is what led to the download. And it made me very emotional, and I started crying and I'm like, whoa. And then just so much started coming to me, and I realized like, oh my God, this is a download. This is a message. God said, you're not crying enough. Y'all, some of us are so strong. We've been through some stuff, okay? Like, we have been, just a card just dropped. We've been through some stuff, and I ain't gonna look at it yet. And, you know, some things have, been a lot worse than other times. And, you know, as you grow and you go through other things, because you have built such a, let's say, a strong backbone, the way that you may have reacted to things in the past, you may not act like that now. And that's a great thing. That's being strong, right? However, divine feminine, crying is healing. It's good to cry. You want to release that. When you cry, you heal. Look it up. Let's see what, I turned the card over that fell out. Cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or has suffered from it. When I hear that, the message that I'm getting from when I get that card is, some of us can get bullied online, but it's not necessarily from somebody else. Our inner critic is our bully. Ooh, what does she mean by that? You guys, some of us are so strong. Some of us have such big dreams that we see for ourselves that we compare ourselves to not the average. What does she mean by that? When I say that you don't compare yourself to the average, you're comparing yourself to people on a celebrity status, people who have money that you have never even got close to touching. However, you see yourself there. So to me, that tells me that exists somewhere in a different realm. All you have to do is align with it, you guys. That's all you have to do. Align with who that is. Do the inner work. What does that person look like? What would she be doing? You have to become her before you are her. Period. Let's all right, that's the oracle. Now I'm careful on my what's the T B cards because these cards are heavy, but that just shows that there's inner work that needs to be done there, you know, depending on your perspective and how you look at it. But tarot is so fun, y'all. I love it. And now I don't really care, like, who knows I do it, who knows I'm into this. I think it's so healing, but you have to still do the work. You never depend, even with me giving these messages, you never depend wholly on somebody else. Don't have anything as a crutch. You still do what you need to do so you can learn, like, how to do it yourself. The only thing that, the only being you should be depending on is God and yourself, you know. But if you're going through God, he will lead your steps. Now, shuffling, woo, I got 3 cards that fell. Shuffling is, I still need some practice. But I don't be needing these cards. This stuff is just so fun to me. All right, let's see what fell out. 7 of Pentacles. The Chariot in reverse. Oh, y'all like when people hold it up, huh? Look, let me start from the beginning. The Chariot in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. They all fell out at the same time. Now, from taking a look at this, you guys are so close. You guys have been so patient. You guys have been putting in the work. You guys are so close. You guys are so close to getting where you're trying to go. But I'm seeing a little bit of a laziness, some type of stubbornness. I don't know if you guys, I'm getting bored. I'm getting a little irresponsible. So that tells me there's some work that needs to be here. There's some work. You guys got some work to do. Some of you guys are having a lack of judgment and you're going in the wrong direction because you're not taking the time out enough to pour into yourself. And because you're not taking the time out to pour into yourself, it's easy to get distracted and it's easy to forget a lot of things that you may already know. And you have to be careful with that because that's when, remember, this is spiritual. For you to be able to understand me on this channel, you would really have to know some things. I just won't be, the type of readings that I'm going to be doing, the things that I will be saying and how I will be using my cards, you will have to be very woke. Now, so I don't expect everybody to resonate with these messages because, again, I don't need these tarot cards to say what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But what I'm seeing is some of you guys have been stuck in a laziness energy, or maybe some of you guys are not even being lazy. Maybe some of you guys are just stuck in your ways and you're being a little stubborn. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You may have it written down. You may have it in your mind. You may have been focusing on it for quite some time. But why you ain't did it yet? So just think about that. What's holding me back? What's distracting me? If you've been reading my last reading, Divine Feminine, some of you guys, it was a karmic masculine. My cards just fell out. And that last reading, that last video may resonate. I did I did 2 videos yesterday. I wasn't showing my face though, because again, I didn't anticipate on showing my face. But I'm like, I just think this is so cool. And where my weirdos at? Where my tribe at? Like, I don't care who knows I do this. This is fun to me. And I love when I can help other people. I love when, because it's healing. But remember, the original message is y'all are not releasing enough. When you cry, you heal. I really want you to look that up. See the benefits of the emotional healing it can do. See the benefits on a spiritual level of what crying can do. It releases things that you guys hold on to. Let that shit go. Divine Feminine. Now we got, these all fell out at once. We got 5 of Swords in reverse. We got 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, sorry, y'all. Knight of Swords. And Ace of Cups. You guys are so close to emotional outbreaks. new emotional outbreaks, breaking certain cycles. Some of you guys are starting new businesses. Some of you guys are finding new love. Some of you guys are finding real inner peace. But some of you are still drowned in the past. Some of you guys are distressed. Some of you guys are so ambitious. Some of you guys are real leaders, but you guys are being held back because you are still learning certain lessons, because there's healing that needs to be done. I'm getting some of you guys have financial blockages. Some of you guys are having a hard time living independently. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't know how to live on your own. That may mean that you don't necessarily have the best financial habits. You're not able to save. You're not able to put enough money to the side. You are still too busy trying to be keeping up with the Joneses. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are spending recklessly or buying material things. That could more so mean that you are still not saying no to certain things that you probably should be saying no to. Yes, we speak on manifesting. We speak on, we speak on depending on God as being our provider and not, living in fear and things like that. However, when you know that you don't have the best financial spending habits, when you know that you are not in the best financial situation, there are some things that you need to make sacrifices for. And some of you guys have not received this next blessing that you're so close to getting, this Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys have not received this blessing yet because there are still certain financial lessons that you need to learn. How much is in your savings account? What do you have invested? No, I'm not talking about spending money on endless courses, spending money to spend just so you can be able to do something as a side hustle. Some of you guys are starting new businesses and you can't even profit because you're still living in ways where it's putting you in situations where you're basically robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that can be something as simple as you just don't have enough. You don't have enough to save to reinvest in your business. You're commingling your funds. You're not necessarily able to have money sitting in the business account and that money goes just for business. You're not in even a situation where your business can pay you out yet. You're not in a situation where you have money that you are getting on a consistent basis that you can put to the side. You do not have that yet. You're not in that position. And the reason why is because you still are not saying no to certain things. I'm not sure if that's because you're in fear of missing out. Let me pull an oracle card from What's the Tea and see if I can get anything. Is it what's holding my divine feminine from being able to save and to get the financial blessings in the Seven of Pentacles spirit? Fake smiles. Kissing ass. Okay. Some of you guys have people in your energy that you should have let go a long time ago. And some of you guys are still kissing ass as far as you need to say no to certain things. You might just be doing something for somebody because you feel obligated. Why do you feel obligated? What? Just because they always look out for you? Let people bless you. Let people bless you. Us divine feminines are supposed to be in a receiving mode, so receive. Not just do something because somebody did something for you or feel bad like you owe. That's not being in a receiving mode, and that's why you can't receive some of your blessings. This is why this Seven of Pentacles hasn't came in yet. You're basically saying, God, I want this, I want this. And then you have to remember, it doesn't always come in a financial way. Sometimes it comes, or you might not necessarily be making it. It may come from other people. It may come from other resources. It may come in a freaking, you won 7 months of rent free. Your apartment was giving something away. It might come in a form of you want a new car and it's not going to come from your business. You might enter into a contest and it comes from the new car. Like, if you can't receive something and take something from somebody else without feeling like you have to do something else for them because they did something for you, how are you ever going to get ahead? Sorry, I got a little emotional. I feel like I was yelling at y'all. I'm passionate. Sorry. What y'all be doing? Sorry. But I know that message has resonated to somebody. So comment below if you just resonated. If you're having financial setbacks right now. If you're having financial setbacks right now, I want you to type in the comments, I am in receiving mode. I am in receiving mode. Present tense. Okay? If you are experiencing some type of limiting beliefs, if you see yourself making a certain type of money, but you can't see yourself really having that type of money, you need to work on that. If you don't know how to work on that, you can start with High Guru Frequency. Use her channel. She has all type of different subliminals. If you're struggling with weight loss, you need to get a flat tummy. You need to shift that you don't believe that you can get a certain type of money. Anything that you want to work on, she has so many different subliminals, and subliminals are good because it's speaking to your subconscious, and some of them you cannot hear. So it's good to go to sleep to them, but it shifts your subconscious. And when you're in a REM sleep, that's the easiest way for your subconscious to be able to receive the information and your ego to be able to ignore it. Ignore telling you, no, you're not going to get that, because it's basically a sleep. When your conscious goes to sleep, your ego goes to sleep. So your subconscious is what's receiving everything, and that's what's going to produce out to your reality. So y'all got some work. I got to get ready for my date. I hope this message resonated for somebody. I know this message resonated for somebody. But comment below and let me know. And I hope y'all hit that subscribe button because I know I'm a vibe. Thanks for hanging with me.